What's going on, TCG fans? It's your boy Teddy, back for another video on my YouTube channel. Now today I thought it'd be fun to cover a deck that was just amazing way back when in the format, and will probably still be good again in post-rotation. And that deck is going to be Volcanion TURTONATOR. Now, for those of you who don't know how Volcanion TURTONATOR runs, it's basically like this. Your goal is to start out with Baby Volcanion on you as your active Pokemon. Baby Volcanion for 1 energy, power heater, 20 damage. Choose 2 of your bench Pokemon and attach a fire energy card from your discard pile to each of those Pokemon. Really cool. You can simultaneously set up Pokemon on the bench while doing damage to your opponent, which why would you ever say no to that? It's easily supported by its older counterpart, Volcanion EX, with its fantastic ability of Steam Up. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may discard a fire energy card from your hand. If you do, during this turn, your basic fire Pokemon attacks do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Now, really quickly, just notice that it says fire, so any second stage 1 evolutions, or even stage 2 like Incineroar, not going to work against them. So Volcanion is very specific on what Pokemon it can be used with, but it's still a very potent card in the meta. I am going to be running, before I start on the text, TURTONATOR GX, a card we recently got out in, I believe it was the Guardians Rising set, and has been pretty much standard in every Volcanion deck nowadays. 190 for a basic Pokemon is absolutely unheard of, first of all. First attack is Shell Trap. 2 colorless energies for 20 damage. 20 damage is not too great right off the bat, but during your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, even if this Pokemon is knocked out, put 8 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Really fantastic there. That even includes if you know what? I'm not gonna say guaranteed. When I was at a League Cup once, I retreated Turtonator and I used Tapu Koko's Flying Press on it, and I still took the damage. So I don't think that shouldn't have happened personally, but you know, it did happen. Cost me the game. Whatever. We're not gonna talk about that. Bright Flame for 2 fire, 1 colorless. Discard 2 fire energies from this Pokemon. Works really well in tandem with the special fire energy, because you can just keep it on if you choose to discard that. Very similar to Ninetales right now. And then you have the Nitro Tank GX. Attach 5 fire energy cards from your discard pile to your Pokemon in any way you'd like. So basically, you can really see how the core is gonna go. Start out with Volcanion. Put a few Volcanion EX on the bench. Grab as many energies as you can in your hand and use the Steam Up, and then use your 3 times powered up power heater to hit for, and I don't know, upwards of 80 to 110, 80 to 100. It could be pretty nuts. I'm running in as a tech Sudowoodo, because Sudowoodo is really great at the moment. People tend to like to spam their bench as much as they can, and with Sudowoodo, your opponent cannot have more than 4 benched Pokemon. That even includes if they have Skyfield on the field. It does not matter if that Skyfield is there. The Sudowoodo immediately brings it back down to 4 Pokemon. We have the 1 Tapu Lele as per standard, but the odd man out here, we're still running Shaman EX. Now, as you guys saw, you really need the fire energies in your hand to utilize that Steam Up ability. Now, Tapu Lele is cool, but just being able to draw into those cards without having to discard or shuffle anything back into your deck, really going to be helpful. Another great thing about this deck is that all of your main attackers are going to be hitting Metagross, any grass decks for weakness. It's really great in the current meta, because grass decks are huge. Metagross is being pretty commonly played. I'm pretty sure it hits Solgaleo for weakness. I could be wrong against that. I'm sorry, not against. I could be wrong about that, but whatever. I run standard 12 fire energies in this deck. Now, this is not a deck that I frequently play too often, but I do always find that I'm running out of energies way too quickly, so that's something I gotta stop with. I'm running 1 Escape Rope just because you need the switch conditions in there. Escape Ropes are going to be much more prevalent nowadays. They are getting that secret rare reprint, blah, blah, blah. We're going to be running 1 Field Blower, which is pretty standard as of right now, just to get rid of any pesky fields, any pesky items you may need. Max Elixir, I'm a little bit iffy on, because Max Elixirs, they add your energies to your bench Pokemon. Now, I like to draw my energies when I'm using this deck, instead of just attaching them right to my bench Pokemon. If I can draw my energies, I can attach them from the graveyard with Power Heater instead, and I don't know, I just feel like it goes with the combination much better. We're going to be using one Rescue Stretcher just in case you're in a pickle and you need to grab some Pokemon from your discard, put them into your deck, in case you need to put one into your hand that you need. We got the 4 Ultra Balls, which is always standard nowadays. We're going to be running the 4 Versus Seekers, very self-explanatory, but unfortunately will be getting rotated out soon. So, basically, rest in peace, 1-ofs. I mean, we still can kind of have 1-ofs because of Tapu Lele, but no one wants to spend their staple card just looking for, you know, like a delinquent just to fuck over your opponent. In my variant right now, we're running Skyfield. There are other people that run Blacksmith. I'm sorry, is it Blacksmith? Scorched Earth, I'm sorry. Blacksmith was Blacksmith was a while ago. There are people who run Scorched Earth or Brooklet Hill as opposed to Skyfield, but while I still have it, I'm just gonna run the Skyfield. We're going to be running 1 Fisherman, put 4 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand, which is absolutely incredible because you can just steam the fuck up out of everybody. 1 Lily is pretty much standard because you want to try to get that Lily first turn, which I actually did. You know what? You guys haven't seen that battle yet, so I won't say anything about it. But yeah, you want to get that Lily first turn. Lysander we're so sad to see my man go. Really, really, really upsetting. Lysander has won many a battles for me, but he is going to be replaced by your boy Guzma. I don't know how effectively, but it's going to happen. We are running the 2, 3, 4 line of the Sycamore and Lysander. Pretty standard. I'm pretty sure you're going to be seeing that in just about every deck. We have the 1 Kukui as a tech just to do the extra damage and to draw some more cards in case anything is necessary in that situation. And then to end it all off, I'm going to be running 2, 2, 1 on the Floatstone, Choice Band, and Fighting Fury belt. Now, Choice Band, I always tend to run. I try to get my Choice Bands onto either my Volcanion or my Turtonators just so I can do that extra damage and hopefully hit for that 1-hit knockout. The Fighting Fury belt always, always, always goes on the Baby Volcanion. You never want to have it on anything else except for Baby Volcanion because you want to have it on the field as long as possible. Floatstone, it's situational. The Floatstone I have there just in case there's something on the field that I don't ever want to have as my active Pokemon, such as Sudowoodo, such as Lele, such as a not powered up Volcanion, anything like that. But yes, so you guys have seen my deck. Oh, really quickly, you know, I've bored you guys enough, but I also just want to show you really quick what the post rotation is going to be looking like for me. The card count is kind of going to stay relatively similar. I don't think I'm going to add in the Sudowoodo. I'm going to stick with just I'm actually going to, yeah, I might add in one more Turtonator. All up for debate. Still going to run the 4 Ultra Balls. We're going to switch in the Brooklet Hill instead because that searches out our Volcanion. Going to be running the 2. I'm going to be running 4 and in this one. 3 Choice Bands because I want to make this deck a just basically like a power build, and I want to just try to get the 1-hit knockouts as much as possible. So now that you guys have seen the deck, we found a very generous man on Twitter. His name is, I'm sorry, give me 1 second. I'm so bad with names. His name is Thunder's Nerd. We're going to call him Thunders just for the sake of the battle, and you guys are going to see me just basically try out this deck against him. He used his I think it was just a Kommo-o deck. Very. I've never played a Kommo-o deck, so you guys are gonna be in for a treat. So let's see how this is gonna go. All right, guys, we are here with Thunder's Nerd, as he's called on Twitter itself, but we'll call him Pokemon Thunders on here because I think that is his name. Pretty sure it is. I don't know. Kind of just tossed out a fucking toss out a tweet like, yo, someone come help me out with this. Fuck, where am I? Turtanian, there we go. So, we're gonna try out the deck. Let's see how all this shite works. So I see he's using Dragon, Fighting, and Electric. I'm a little confused here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm kind of, what's he using? Maybe Dragon with an electric type and then the pseudo Udo tech? I don't know. This is a really weird. This is so strange. I don't think I've ever in my life on TCGO seen this, this mix up of types. This is very odd to me. Ooh, he does not have sleeves, which I don't know about you guys, but whenever I play somebody that doesn't have sleeves, I always get kind of like an air of confidence. I'm just like, yeah, you don't, yeah, you and your shit. Okay, okay, so he's playing Como. Dude, I don't think I've ever played a Como deck. I'm excited. Oh man, I'm really excited. Okay, so we got the first turn Lily. We got the energy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. He said Volcanion Turtonator. By the way, no, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think anybody knows besides Drew that I'm playing this deck right now. So let's try and keep it that way. I don't want to use that steam up yet. Save that for next turn. I saw the Twitter post. Oh, fuck you. Did you prep against it? I hope he didn't prep against me just because of his fucking... Yo, wait a minute. If he doesn't have any more Pokemon, and if I can get one more, one more power, one more energy, I can totally just one hit him. Please, if I can get one more energy for this. Oh no, I would need one more energy for the steam up, and I would need one more Volcanion on the bench for that to happen. So that's probably not going to happen, but it's still try to make quick work here. I didn't even know we were going to battle. You were what? You were the one who asked. People, man. You steam up, get the extra damage. Turt. Um, I'm gonna use the Shaman because I don't want to give him any better cards in his hand than he has. Because if he ended just on the Jangamo, I'm not gonna push that, you know. Fuck, should I do it though? Nah, you know what? I'm gonna go with the Sycamore because everything else I have in my hand is a supporter, so we could just VS Seek the shit out of those. Alright, so we got another Volcanion. We got our Fighting Fury on the first Volcanion that we like to see. We're gonna oop, got that. What else should I go for? There's literally nothing else on my bench. Oh, and there's is that the second steam up? Is that the second steam up for the win? Guys, I think that's it. I think that's it, guys. And boom, there it is. So, unfortunately, you guys really didn't get to see how this deck like plays out too well, but you can see because when you start on 20, you keep going up by increments of 30 with all the steam ups. You get the steam ups, you put the energies in your discard onto your Pokemon. It ultimately runs out into just a really pretty consistent deck. And personally, I love it. So thanks a ton for coming out, guys. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves too. Thunder, I'm so sorry about that, man. I really did not mean for you to only be able to score one basic Pokemon there, but it is what it is. That's the game. But thanks again, everybody. Have a good day, morning, noon, and night, to quote Wazzy. I don't know what time it is for you guys there, but have a good one, everybody.